we left with the Tunisian half-seat flags.
And we continue with the Tunisian Ottoman flag.
In 1574, the Hafsid Empire collapsed. The very same year, the Ottoman Empire took over. During this time, the Tunisian Ottoman flag is unknown. However, it was in the mid-18th century that Ottoman Tunisia got its color blue, red, green on its flag. At this very moment, the Tunisian Amaziran people have had many empires and was not having it anymore. Despite this, the Ottoman Empire would rule Tunisia for about approximately 450 years. At this time, the Tunisian people were already Arabized. The Ottoman Beys in Tunisia spoke Arabic, while the Tunisians themselves spoke Darija. This was the very first beginning Ottomans and Tunisians communicating. Sometimes they couldn't understand each other, but slowly the Ottoman Beys learned the Darijan dialect and became officially Tunisians. There have been 39 Beys in the history of Ottoman Tunisia. However, the most famous and strongest Beys were 19 in total. The Beys were always looking down at people. They would wear a lot of gold, jewelry, nice shoes, nice places. Everything was in pristine order. While the Tunisian citizens were forced to skin the animal to get their clothes. Not only that, the Beys had always the best food that they can get, while the Tunisians suffered from starvation. But there were one particular Bey who didn't want to become Bey. He was rather forced to become a Bey. His name was Monsef. He saw what was going on. He decided to rule for only 11 months, so therefore he was deposed, removed, thrown out away from the public eye. And while all this happening, Tunisia was a French territory under the Ottoman Empire. The French ruled Tunisia with iron fist, but never had an official flag. The French at that time were very horrible people towards the Tunisian citizens. They have committed horrible crimes, shooting women and children, bombing Saqqait, Sidi Youssef, and draw a line between Tunisia and Algeria. And despite this, the Ottoman Beys took the taxes from people and sent them to Istanbul. No wonder Tunisia was suffering. But all that would change when Bourguiba would take over the country and throw out the last Bey. Bourguiba was now negotiating with the French, the enemies who killed his people. But he didn't do it because he liked his enemies. He did it to have the independence of Tunisia. March 20, 1956, Tunisia achieved independence from France proposed by Habib Bourguiba. But it wasn't until 1959 the Tunisian flag was official. In the year 2000, Tunisia would slightly change the thickness of the half moon and the star. In reality, how many people have died for this flag? To have this.